Fallout 4, they aren't that much better, to be honest. I did side with them on my first playthrough.
Hey, no one but emeritus are allowed to carry guns into... You'll get...
Yes, on Fallout 4, I originally sided with the Brotherhood of Steel. But on subsequent playthroughs, I choose that place. I forget what they're called.
Welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
The Institute. I side with the Institute. Not that I play Fallout 4 that much, because I find it to be complete crap compared to the rest of the games.
I knew someone would call in that mark soon. What do you want to know? Sorry, they don't tell me their plans, and I don't want to know. I'm just happy they don't make me fuck anybody anymore. I sure do, but loose lips sink ships. Alright, you look pretty trustworthy.
Yeah, I just wanted in off the street.
Not much of a rumor, but I hear the Tops is always looking for new talent.
Done that already.
Needed it for a long time. It's hard to believe that not too long ago, most of the families on the...
Yeah, I know
the
that.
Emeritus even had a big war with the Khans.
I didn't know about that.
I hear you've actually been inside, like...
Yeah.
I've heard some pretty shady rumors about... I'm not sure what the deal is, but although they try to put on airs, that place is just plain creepy. Maybe it's the masks. Sorry. All I can tell you is to find Caccino. He's the lowest level lieutenant you're going to be able to talk to. Some of the girls say he's been involved in some shady business the family wouldn't really like. Ask him about it.
Do you have any rooms available? What's that?
Feel free to head to our club, Brimstone, or you can see our gorgeous courtyard out behind the casino.
Time for me to go.
Be sure to check out the courtyard. Some of the hottest asses in Vegas shaking out.
Okay, so we've got to look for...
Gotta play big to win big. Welcome to Gomorrah. How can
I'd like to exchange. Never mind. Let's just... I don't have any. That's good. That's fine. That's what I expected, to be honest. So I've got to look for a guy called...
What the fuck are you looking at?
Charming.
Caccino? Get out of my face.
So, basically, all I need to do is... Or all I've ever done is just talk to random people. Random... stay here. Yes, I need the... Let's go to the lower Brimstone, actually. I'm pretty sure that's where he hangs out. Yeah, usually I just...
You looking for a good time? Get the fuck away from me. Don't ask me about Caccino.
Yes, usually I just talk to people asking for Caccino, and then eventually he will spawn in somewhere near to me. I'm not sure if there's... Bollocks. I'm not sure if there's another way to do it, but that's how I've always done it, and that's what I'm going to do this time as well. I'll take both of those. I'm considering on not doing the... Here we go.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want? Business? What the fuck do you mean business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience. I don't give half a dick what you heard. Now get the fuck out of my face before I burn your sorry ass.
Wow, what a tough guy. He's all talking shit. There we go.
You again? What the fuck? Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
I
can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. You can make it worth your while to give it to me, though.
Oh good, the sound
Plus,
dropped out.
if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
No, the audio just desynced.
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course. Alright. I can't stop you, but I think we can help each other out. I know not at home in the NCR would be happy to get some dirt on the family. I can help you get that dirt, and you got me by the short hairs.
Cool, so I just want to talk to somebody else.
Holy shit, you've been in line 38? You meet the big man in there? You look like a lucky titan could play the odds.
Yeah, no. I just lost 1,000 caps earlier. Right, instantly, because I forgot what the face cards are worth.
I hear the Securitrons are tougher since their faces changed.
Yo, do you have access?
Hey buddy, Zawara is off limits to everyone but family. What business is that? Yeah? Get me what the fuck? Oh shit. Yeah, go talk to Nero or Big Saul upstairs. They'll want to see this. I'll send Kachino to the office as well.
Cool, so now we can go to Big Sal. Or Nero. Where's Big Sal? He's over here, I think. Shit, that's not the one. That's not the one either. Where's Big Sal? Do you know where Big Sal is?
Hey there. Can I get you a drink?
Jesus,
Maybe
no thanks.
A party favor? Sorry, it's not my business to get involved. Alright. At Gamora, the bar's always open.
Gamora. Gamora. Sodom and Gomorrah. Big Sal, there we go.
You got something you need to talk about? Sorry, but I don't know you from Adam, and you don't have any business getting in our business.
What's with that voice acting?
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is?
It sounds like they were going for, what's that actor? He's kind of old now. He was in Wayne's World 2. I don't know his name, but he was the antagonist, if you like. The record producer.
Do you now? Let's see it. Here, now give it over. The fuck is this shit? Kachino, you dumb motherfucker. Yeah, we are going to have some words with Kachino. Meet me in my office.
Okay, where's your office? Yeah, I mean, you haven't really... Big Sal's password. Nothing of interest. Because I could probably guess the password. Unless it's one of those. Wow, he's already there. Fuck me, that's fast.
Be sure to check out the courtyard.
Button, man.
Business is good. All the family's got.
Oh, he is actually already here.
Of course,
Kachino,
Gamora is where the action is.
you really disappointed me.
Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Sometimes I just can't control myself. I don't know what's wrong with me. I swear I can turn this around.
Wow, I can do that without any negative karma. Let's just interrupt this important scene to look at this guy's porn collection. If you want Big Sale, keep your going. Disengage dock.
Just give me another chance.
I don't want to fucking hear it. You've lost the trust of the family. Goodbye.
He's going to blow his head off, isn't he?
Hope hell isn't too hot for you.
Fuck me. Alright, mate, calm down. He's dead. Might as well take his 44. It's not a 357, but there you go.
Thanks for bringing Cucino's transgressions to our attention.
I could fill him.
Shame we had to put him down. He was a good lieutenant. Did he now? Funny that. More backstabbing? Yeah, we got something big planned. I was actually hoping to jar at you about that. Now that Cucino is gone, we need some help wrapping some things up. And you seem like the resourceful type. As one of our captains, Cucino was kind of a project manager. He made sure people had what they needed to get their
There's a
jobs
bit of brain matter on his table.
Two of the players, Troik and Clandon, have some problems that need to be solved. Ask them what they need. The plan is called Racket, but that's all the info you're going to get out of me right now. What's up?
Okay, so he's still not gonna... Alright, so I've got to go help Troik and someone else. Troik and Fuckboy. Clandon. Okay. So I know one of them killed a hooker. I think one of them's to do with guns as well, but I'm not entirely sure on that. Fuck me, I'm getting trolled by a door.
Find yourself a girl or a guy. Have some fun. Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do the fucking job.
Okay, so I know one of them is... I need to go head to the rooms. Man, I'm really hungry.
Securitrons with faces like soldiers? Is this martial law or something? What the
I'm
fuck?
glad to see you.
You don't even know me. Okay, so... There's also a...
Fiends are bad for business. NCR should do their fuck.
Whoops. That's where I wanted to go anyway, the suites. So I believe they're both up here. Or one of them is at least. Locked hard. Move.
Holy shit, you've been in Lucky 38? You meet the big man in there?
Okay, so is he in here? Yes, he is. He's asleep. So this is Clandon. Whoops. I don't want to sleep in his bed.
Has the loosest slots on the strip.
And he's not talking about the gambling machines. I think you know what I mean. How do you on the hotel suites?
Oh, that's great. I sure could use some help. You see, I do explosives, and they have a special need for some big explosions. Problem is, there's no way I can get enough explosives to do the type of damage they're looking to do. Much less get it all deployed. Blowing shit up, of course. Thing is, they don't need things to blow up. They need people to die in a fairly large area in a fairly small time frame. There are other ways to kill people with bombs aside from explosions, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
Spot on. You're a bright one. I figure chlorine gas is the way to go. It's toxic, and I can rig it up to do a whole lot of killing in a fairly short time frame.
Chlorine gas or mustard gas is a pretty horrible thing. Mustard gas would basically attack anywhere on your body that was moist. Your eyes, but you know, your lungs if you breathed it in, and it would pretty much just burn you. And there are accounts of people. This is a complete tangent, I know, but I'm just really interested in history and World War One and Two. More World War One, more World War Two than one, but people would rip gas masks because of the pain. They would just rip the gas masks off of their friends, their allies, their teammates, if you want to call them that, just to save themselves from the pain. Unfortunately, obviously, once you've been affected by it, that's pretty much it, and you're pretty much just dooming your friends to death. What you could do is you could get a rag and soak it with urine and hold it up to your face, and that would help in some way. I don't know the exact science behind it, but I recall that you could hold a rag, a urine-soaked rag, up to your face, and it would help dissipate the chlorine or something. Something to look into.
I'm not sure exactly. There is a swimming pool at the Ultralux, so they probably have some. Although I doubt they'd appreciate you taking it. But they must get it from somewhere. Maybe try out in Freeside somewhere.
Nick and Ralph, probably.
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Okay, so that's going to require me to go to the Ultralux. Mick and Ralph probably sort them out with that. This wants me to go somewhere. That's probably the other for the other objective. No, they both want me to. Wait, where's that taking me? Here we go.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. Yeah, I heard you might be coming. I appreciate the help. I'm in kind of a fix. I helped the Omerators get guns without the NCR catching wind of it. I need someone to cover my ass with the last shipment. I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so
Should
modest.
break him down in parts.
The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the Strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pop. Okay, what do you need to know? Sorry, that's...
Fair enough.
Hey man, I don't see how that's your business.
Wow.
The Fiends, a group of raiders freaked out on Kim's, stole my last shipment before I could get it into Vegas.
Please let there be a
I could
speech
sure
check.
use some help getting it from them.
Damn, so I'm not even going to be able to... No, I'm not going to be able to get that information from him. Okay, so we've got to go to the Ultralux. I can't go through that door, that's a cash room. Do you know, I've never been in those cash rooms. For some reason I've never gone in them. I guess because I never wanted to anchor the casino guys, but I've never, quick saved it and just had a nose around. Am I starving of hunger? Yes. Okay, let's see. Gecko steak. Would that do? That'd do. Ultralux. Now there is a semi-random event that causes about, I think, 3 women to jump in the fountain and start splashing each other in a rather poorly animated fashion, of course. And then an NCR MP tells them off. I don't know what the triggers for that are though.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over... My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. Please.
Goodbye. Okay, so the Ultralux is... Oh, there's 2, isn't there? There's this guy over here. Fuck! I slipped!
There was some kind of massacre at one of the ranges.
Wow, I cannot be having that, I'm sorry, but... I went to talk to this guy and my character slipped slightly to the right and I picked up a glass.
Beg your pardon, stranger, but I'm looking for someone. You ain't seen a young man with dark brown hair and a white hat on lately, have you? Ain't nobody got one darn piece of news about my boy. Not one lousy speck of information.
That's a massive hat.
Ain't got one Brahmin unaccounted for across a dozen ranches. But I'm here for an hour, and my own son just up and disappears on me. My boy, Ted, he was right here. I didn't leave him but a minute. I told him to stay put while I talked some things over with the White Glove folks. He was never one to stay tied down to a spot, though. Gets that from his mother. Got most of my staff out looking for him now. I'd be out myself, but I keep hoping he'll show up back here. Of course, if he does that, I'll whoop him till his skinny hide turns to leather for putting me through this. But that don't mean I wouldn't be grateful.
What business do you have at the hotel?
That's between... But
Fair
let's
enough.
just say they control the food supply around here, and I got lots of food to give. But that ain't as welcome as you might think.
The NCR wanted food.
Yep, got a whole mess of Brahmins to my name. Bighorners, too. Used to just have the one ranch, but land was easy to grab before the soldiers moved in. Before I knew it, I was running one of the biggest ranching operations east of California. Now, everywhere I go, folks I never even met shake my hand and call me Mr. Gunderson. Don't quite know what to make of that. Made me a special arrangement with the hotel. They want to do business with me, they got to play by my rules. A lot of people out there resent success. Might want to take a swipe at me. This makes them think twice. If I'd have been thinking, though, I'd have had him watching my boy instead. Then none of this would have happened.
Yeah, hindsight is a bitch.
That's what they call themselves, the folk that run this place. They're the ones dressed all fancy with their bow ties and shiny dresses. Some of them got masks, too. Real hard to trust folks like that. A couple of them show their faces, and that's who I do my business with. I don't talk to none of the other ones. I'd be more than happy to have you. Heck, I'll hire anybody with a pair of legs and at least one good eye at this point. There'd be a lot of money in it for you if you can get him back to me safe. And if he ain't, you can bet I'll pay for the names of the sons of bitches responsible. I'll be here.
Alrighty.
You watch yourself around, Mr.
So I like to take a peek to see what they've got. Most of the time they don't have anything interesting, but it's nice to check anyway. So we are here for the chlorine gas. Mortimer here. Possibly a reference to The Sims. Because there's a guy that dresses exactly like this.
How may I be of service, sir?
I mean, it's probably mostly a coincidence, but... what can you tell me?
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it.
It's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving.
I don't know about that.
That's what the White Glove Society is all about. No, not from the likes of you, I'm afraid.
Now, if you have the cannibal perk, you can use that as a special speech check.
Put the monorail back to work.
What?
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
Okay, so... Now, yes, there's someone called Marjorie, and she's a lot more forthcoming with information. I think she's down this way, is it? Or that might be behind me. She's in one of these... No, I don't think it's this one, I think it's the one... No, it's definitely not this one. The other side. Yes, Marjorie is a lot more forthcoming with information. Oh, who's this guy?
Those are all members of the White Glove Society. Our founder Marjorie gave us all a dress code. There's only one rule to it. In her words, we must dress in such a way that no one can be said to have dressed better than us. As for the masks, I'm not allowed to tell you. We're sworn to secrecy. Actually, that's not true. That's just what we're supposed to say. I think Marjorie likes them for the mystery they create, and the way they make it clear that we're different from everyone else. But you didn't hear that from me. Must have forgotten to put it on. How embarrassing.
How do you forget that?
Oh, well, it's a big hotel. You should talk to Marjorie. She's in charge, and she can probably help you find anyone you might need. She usually works at the front of the Gourmand. She likes to see how people respond to it. You can get to the Gourmand from the lobby here. It's a big set of double doors on the first floor of the eastern side. Can't miss it.
Anyway, Ultralux bathhouse. Gourmand. Yes, so she'll probably tell me where she gets the chlorine from, which I already think it's going to be. I've already said it a couple of times now. Mick and Ralph.
Welcome to the Ultralux. I do hope it exceeds your every expectation.
Do you work here?
I do, but one can hardly call it work. I think of myself as a caretaker rather than a common laborer. I suppose it is a labor of love if it can be called labor at all. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultralux. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. Everyone wants it. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. It becomes a perfectly ordinary staple. And if the Gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or a family restaurant. So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. This again? I thought this was all settled. I answered every one of that investigator's questions to his satisfaction and gave all the help I could. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. There was an investigator who came through here last week. He'd been hired by a young man whose bride-to-be went missing during their stay here. Well, you can already guess what probably happened, can't you? It seems perfectly likely that she got cold feet and ran off. And that young groom just didn't have a clue, the poor dear. Why, yes, I think so, if he hasn't checked out yet, that is. I had our maitre d' Mortimer offer him a complimentary room for as long as it took for him to be satisfied. You see, the White Glove Society remains the very picture of courtesy, even in the face of such impolite accusations. We have nothing to hide here. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances. Though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. A man? Well, then this can't be. 2 disappearances in my hotel? What will people say?
That you're eating
I'm going
people?
to have a word with my staff about security on the premises. Whether these people are found or not, our guests simply must feel safe in their own rooms.
Okay, so she's not going to talk to me about the chlorine either. Let's talk to this barkeep.
What can I get you?
Nothing.
You look positively famished. We simply can't have that.
I'm in heaven. I haven't had a meal like this every evening. Well,
You look positively fat.
Well, let's see what he's got. Brahmin steak. Okay, so he's got nothing special. Traveller, white glove, traveller. They're all just. There's nobody that's going to have any. That's a big piece of steak. Jesus. It's bigger than that guy's head. He can wear it as a hat. Shh.
Did you know the strip's all stirred up lately?
Did you know I'm trying to put this? Oh well, now it's on the floor.
I'm in heaven. I haven't had a meal.
Okay, so let's go to the bathhouse, and let's see if we can steal some chlorine, because I don't know where they're.
Have you been in the steam room yet? It's just off to the side there. You can feel your eggs just melt away.
I'm so relaxed. Too bad I can't stay longer. But who can at these prices?
This is the steam room. There's a couple of beers in here for some reason. Cara hot and glasses. Someone's got some wine in here. Might as well drink. Let's have a little drink to get the old. One more. Excuse me. Okay, so we're looking for the chlorine gas. Hotel rooms. Out of order. Do you have... okay, I was expecting there to be a side room or something.
It smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than it is outside.
It's not my fault, I need them. Okay, so... yeah, there doesn't seem to be a side room or anything. Unfortunately, there's no side room, it's just... It's just nothing.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
The NCR appreciates good citizens like you.
I'm not a citizen of the NCR.
I'm glad to see you.
Okay, okay.
Hey.
Top Shelf is the premier bar on the Strip.
Okay, thanks for telling me.
I've heard that Securitrons are
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
nastier than ever.
Okay, thanks for that.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Okay. I guess I'll just follow the quest arrows. Check near the pool at the Ultralux or find out who supplies them. That's what I'm trying to do. Here we go. This should be easy enough to get into.
Worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Nothing in there. Chlorine, where's the chlorine? There we go. There we go. I would have liked to have found out who supplied them, but I can always look on the wiki for that. Whilst I'm in the Ultralux, I might as well do the Beyond the Beef quest. Inquire with Mortimer.
How may I be of service, sir? Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. Jealous people say such nasty things. I feel sorry for them. Good. And you know what it is to be discreet in matters of nutrition. Perhaps you can help me. I'm in a bind. I've been planning an exquisite society dinner, but there's a bit of a problem with the main course. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire. Sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary. I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. And I still need somebody reputable to serve for dinner. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people. But I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things my way. I need a replacement, and I need the boy taken care of. The replacement must be healthy and well-bred. One can't very well make steak from gristle. With so little time, we'll have to go after our original choice, Carlisle St. Clair. He lives in a shack north of here. For freshness, we need him alive. If you could send him here or knock him out with this and drag him into the dumpster next to his house, we can do the rest. Not this one. Empty. I don't believe it's seen use since before the war. And what would the point be, really? Who would pick up his trash if he used it? But for our purposes, it should keep his body safe and hidden until my cohorts can recover it. Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him. No. Everyone he meets, he tells the same story. That his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room. He'll look guilty. Private investigator. Ah, yes, I remember the gentleman. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help his investigation? Now, ordinarily, we don't give out guest information, but I think given the circumstances, he'll want to speak with you. Let's see. He hasn't checked out yet. If you head back to the hotel rooms, his will be one floor directly above you after you exit the lobby. I hope we can put this...
Jesus, that's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps.
Goodbye. Okay then, so we're going to go speak to... Talk to Ted, yes, we're going to go speak to Ted. And we're going to go see if he'll come quietly. If he doesn't, then we'll just cook him up. It's no skin off my nose, to be honest. In fact, it's more XP. Quicker. Ouch, is that where I've got to go? No, I've got to go round.
You, what do you think you're doing?
I'm a building inspector, surprise inspection. I could actually get past that if I had repair.
Yes. He was none too pleased when he discovered who we took. The boy is in the freezer, back through the kitchen. The sooner you find yourself elsewhere, the better.
Okay, so let's run down this hallway. Where's the freezer? Is it this one? No, we keep going. Oh no, where is it? Okay, it must be that one. Yeah, here we go. Where is this shit?
My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out what you done to me. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What the hell took you so long? It's just one damn hotel. Who did this to me anyway? They hit me over the head before I got a look at them. My daddy's got a lot of enemies. It don't make no sense that the White Pants Society would kidnap me. He's here to do business with them. Well, you got a point. But if you don't know who it is, my daddy's gonna be awful mad he ain't got anyone to shoot over this. Alright, let's get out of here.
Cool, so he's gonna come quietly. Which is good. We can just leave. As soon as I find the way out of this damn place, Jesus.
How may I?
Don't know why that was marked as evil. Can we take the lift up? Elevator to Ultralux kitchen. Cool. Yes. So we've rescued Ted. And all we need to do is head back to the Heck, was it? Heck was his name? Heck Gunderson? Mr. Gunderson, anyway. Mr. Gunderson Senior. Here we go.
Ted, where are you, boy?
He was right behind me. Shit.
Where are you, boy?
He must have got lost somewhere. Is that him? Okay, he's adopted a fighting pose for some reason. And now he's absolutely...
Damn! Damn!
Okay, he's absolutely refusing to move. There's no way I'm going to be able to push him all the way there. Okay, let me load the autosave and hope for the best. It might be because I ran off too far ahead and the game got confused. Ted? What's Ted doing? Okay, I don't know what Ted's doing. Ted's decides to unfortunately stare at the wall. He did make it to this spot last time. So I don't know if he's going to slowly catch up. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. Let's have a look.
Where are you, boy?
Okay, brilliant. Okay, so he's gone back to the same spot again. He's gone back to his fighting pose. Let me see if I can... Jesus.
Oh, don't you worry about it. Your grandma knows it.
Come on, Ted, don't be a dick. Come on, man. Don't make me push your shit in. Oh shit, I accidentally killed him. Feeble will. Don't know what that is. Shit. Come on, Ted, don't be a fucking dick. Oh, great. Okay, so the quest seems to be bugged, so I'm going to have to fucking sort it out. What point does he start moving then? Because... at one point he decides to run all the way to here. I don't know what triggers him. I don't know if it's like an instant.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it from miles.
Okay, yeah, no, the quest's bugged, so I'm going to have to sort it out. So I'll be back in a second once I've hopefully sorted